I'm going to take a wild guess and say that you probably believe that being baptized is being dipped in some water, right? Because that's what most people who have come to church or go to church, that's what they believe. But let me share something with you that might be able to bring some perspective to baptism. Let's say you want to learn Spanish, right? And you enroll in a class or you get an app or something. And so you sit in the class, maybe an hour a day, 3 days a week, or you take the app and you're on it 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day. And how much Spanish do you think you're going to learn? And how quickly do you think you're going to learn Spanish? It's going to be a while, right? Because as soon as you step away from the class, you step away from the app, you are in an English speaking country, especially if you're in America. So everything about the culture is American. Everything about the culture is English. But let's say you had to move to Mexico and live there 6 months. How fast you think you learn it then? Right? The music is Spanish. The TV is Spanish. The people there, they speak Spanish. Everything about the culture is Spanish. Even the food, everything is Spanish. How quickly do you think you'll learn Spanish then? See, what people fail to understand, baptism is an experience. That dipping in the water or being submerged into water, it's symbolic of an experience that you need to have, because when you're submerged into a culture, it forces you to adapt. It forces you to change. I realized this, me and my wife, first time I went to Mexico, I was there a week. Now I'm in Mexico, I'm in a resort in Mexico. And me and my wife, when we were greeting the people there, we're saying hola. When they serve us, we say gracias, you know what I'm saying? Very light Spanish stuff, right? But I've never taken Spanish a day in my life. Heard it on TV a little bit, but never taken a day in my life. By the time me and my wife got back home, we were there a week. By the time we got back home, we were sitting in the restaurant and the waiter served us. And before we even thought about it, we said gracias. And I was like, we back in America, why are we still speaking Spanish? That's what God spoke to me and said, because you had an experience where you were submerged into a culture. That's what baptism is about. The sad reality is, where can I go to be submerged into kingdom culture to where it forces me to adapt and forces me to change? Where can I go? Because here's the sad reality. Church culture and kingdom culture aren't always the same. We know church culture, but how many of us have actually been in contact with kingdom culture? Because kingdom culture is all about Jesus. So you wonder why people get baptized, right? They go through the ceremony, they get baptized, and then they struggle with change. Why do they struggle with change? Because they haven't been immersed into a culture that speaks to who Christ is. The sad reality is it's hard to find. But I just wanted to share that real quick. Let you know what baptism really is. Because I don't want people thinking that you can go and sign up on a Sunday, take a little small class and get dipped in some water, and that is really being baptized. It is symbolic. It's symbolic. Because you get baptized and you struggle with change. Why? Because you haven't fully immersed yourself into Christ. You got to read, you got to pray, you got to spend time with like-minded people who love God, who love Christ, who are kingdom-minded people. You got to spend time with them to the point to where you begin to change. Because baptism changes you. Being immersed in something, it changes you. And God wants to change you, right? Till you be conformed to the image of Christ, till Christ be formed in you. The hope of glory, right? But I just wanted to share that real quick because that's what it's really about. But people miss the point. And my whole thing, I want to bring clarity to things that we have taken for granted as we understood for years, but we don't understand. Coming up next, born again. Oh, wait till you catch that one. I got to shed some light on that one for you too. But that's all for now. Don't forget to click like and share and subscribe, because I'm going to be dropping gems like this constantly because there's so much we don't understand. But guys, don't worry. God put me here to make some things clear. It's kingdom clarity.